is Sergio Coronado. I'm a candidate for County Commissioner Precinct 4 here in El Paso County.
What do you think is the most important issue in the race going forward for Precinct 4?
Well, I think one of the issues is that our current county commissioner has really been absent a lot in the dealings of the county government. I think that the people of El Paso County deserve somebody who is committed, who is highly qualified, who's going to be there. And I think they deserve better than what they're getting right now. And that's why I'm running for this office.
So when you talk about him being absent, what impact does that have on your average person that lives in one of those outlying communities?
Well, the point is that some of these outlying communities don't have any other voice in any government other than county government. And so when they have issues regarding anything from flooding, wastewater, trash pickup, environmental issues, that the only person they can go to is their county government. And so I think it's very important, specifically in those precincts that have these outlying areas that don't have any other government. And so I think it's very important that they have somebody who's available to deal with these issues.
So you live in one of those outlying communities. You live in Canutillo.
Yes, sir.
And you mentioned flooding. Talk about how flooding has impacted that area.
Well, flooding has always impacted this area when we have, back in 2006, the flooding issue that happened back then, we thought that was taken care of, and obviously it hasn't. To this day, every time that it rains a lot, Donovan Drive, right almost in the center of Canutillo, in both of the traffic lights that Canutillo has, there's flooding issues. In this day and age, after that 100-year flood that happened back in 2006, for us still to be dealing with this, there's a problem. And I understand that the entire city has some flooding issues, but we need to deal with it a little bit better than what we've been done.
Certainly. What are your priorities, your top 3 priorities for county government?
Well, first, I want to make sure that we have the safety issues that are addressed. In this day and age of the pandemic, it's no longer a pandemic, it's an endemic. We are here with these kinds of issues probably permanently. We need to address those issues with safety protocols, and we need to take a look at our facilities that make sure that long-term that we address some of these issues to prevent as much as we can these contagious diseases that are going around. Additionally, I want to work on quality of life issues. 25% of our population in El Paso County is below the poverty level. And some of them, these outlying areas, like I said, don't have, basic services, still don't have basic services or good quality of basic services. I want to try and make sure that we improve that. The infrastructure for our roads, we need to upgrade that. There's a lot of issues in that regard that we need to be working on. And so I want to make sure that our law enforcement also has the right services, support to make sure that our safety is being taken care of. The one big thing that the county government does is also provide mandated services is a county hospital for health care and mental health care. Mental health care is severely lacking in our county. I want to see if we can address some of those issues, because the way we deal with them now is we deal with them with these individuals who have the need for mental health. They end up being put into through the criminal system. And it's more costly, and it drains those resources that we should be dedicating to other things within that system. And so that's one of the issues I think also that I want to work on. And so I want to make sure that everybody comes out to vote on March 1st for this primary.